that our education system has its own gaps. But out of the same education system is what some of the greatest leaders have come out of it. If you today look at the top 3 industries, Microsoft, Google, and Pepsi or any of these things, they are being run by Indians. And these Indians have been effectively product of the education system which we have been part of. I look at education system basically as a system which provides you a fundamental foundation. And what does our education system stresses on is basically science and maths, and which are essential ingredients to be a great technocrat. From there onwards, it's a problem. The problem is the problem of plenty. There are quite a few of us who are here, and it becomes a lot more important for us to differentiate, to move up and to contribute. And that is what our education system doesn't teach. It basically helps one of the things our education systems does is invariably normalizes everybody across multiple levels. So what I would say is the biggest gap in our system is it doesn't tap into people's inherent strengths and helps them to break out of the normalization. I think that is something which everybody should be focusing on, and to be honest, I believe that it is not just the education system, it also rests on a specific individual to see how he can tap onto his strengths and start looking at how do you break out of your normalization.
We strongly felt that EMC strongly felt that there is a huge dearth of professionals in these upcoming technologies. We really don't have people who are actually educated or certified in these upcoming technologies to that extent where we have in a Java or a C++ or of those types. So we ourselves had so many requirements and we didn't get people. I feel we are little outdated when it comes to the curriculum and all that. I don't think we run with the speed where the industry runs. Yes, there are certain basics which we need. Even after 20 years, that basics will remain basics, which is required, very much required. But we should also look at the upcoming technologies where the industry is focusing and also where the maximum number of jobs are coming. So if you include those into the syllabus, that will make a sea change in the life of the student.
I know that it focuses a lot on theory, on passing exams. So the students that come out of such a system are not necessarily fully prepared for what the corporate world has to offer them or even take from them. So some of the gaps that I am seeing, if I can go into that now, are that yes, students are very insulated so far. They are in the world of books and theory, and yes, they would have to do projects, and that's probably where they would be allowed to apply some of their knowledge. But the way these projects are graded is, again, I feel quite theoretical. And when students come into the corporate world, even the way they are interviewed is more for their theoretical knowledge. Students are not used to the fact that now it's not just about themselves and their performance as an individual. They need to be in a team, they need to think organizational, they need to think a little ahead of just their current project. And all of these things are not something that they might necessarily be prepared for when they come into the corporate world.
Internship, when I said the kids who are coming out of the college is not for the industry, is because this whole internship program is missing in many of the universities actually, or many of the colleges. So definitely we look for somebody who has done real internship